Imagine a special forces unit so elite, it was birthed even before the Cold War began. This is the Spetsnaz GRU. Formed in 1949, it was the first Spetsnaz force in the Soviet Union, created as the military arm of the Main Intelligence Directorate, or GRU. Its establishment was a strategic move, a response to the mounting tensions of the Cold War era. Tasked with reconnaissance and sabotage, its operatives were trained to infiltrate enemy lines, disrupt communication channels, and execute direct action attacks. The Spetsnaz GRU set a precedent, inspiring the formation of other special forces within Soviet intelligence agencies, such as Vimpel in 1981 and the Alpha Group in 1974, both within the KGB. Thus, the Spetsnaz GRU was born out of necessity, a force to reckon with on the world stage. The brainchild of military theorist Mikhail Svechnikov, Spetsnaz GRU was a unique concept in Soviet military strategy. Svechnikov brought forth the idea of special forces, which was an unconventional approach at the time. He envisioned a force capable of overcoming the disadvantages that conventional armed forces faced on the battlefield. Unfortunately, Svechnikov was executed during the Great Purge in 1938, before his vision could be fully realized. But his innovative ideas didn't die with him. Enter Ilya Starinov, often referred to as the grandfather of the Spetsnaz. Starinov took up the mantle and began the practical implementation of Svechnikov's concepts. He ushered in a new era of Soviet military tactics, giving birth to the Spetsnaz GRU, a force designed to carry out reconnaissance and sabotage against enemy targets. Svechnikov's ideas, brought to life by Starinov, marked a pivotal shift in Soviet military tactics. The Spetsnaz GRU was not just a force for show, but a vital cog in the Soviet military machine during wartime. These elite forces were highly trained to infiltrate enemy lines, often well before official hostilities commenced. They donned either uniforms or civilian clothing, blending into the environment, and their mission was clear: create chaos and disarray in enemy ranks. Their primary focus was on acts of sabotage, with a keen emphasis on destroying vital communication logistics centers. Picture this: an enemy's communication line cut off, disrupting their coordination and leaving them vulnerable. That was the kind of impact Spetsnaz GRU aimed for. But their duties didn't stop there. These soldiers were also tasked with the assassination of key government leaders and high-ranking military officers. It was a ruthless, strategic move to destabilize the enemy's command structure, causing confusion and fear. The Spetsnaz GRU was the invisible hand that could turn the tide of battle. They were the unseen warriors, striking fear into the hearts of their adversaries. The Spetsnaz GRU, like any formidable force, evolved over time to meet the changing demands of warfare. Following the end of World War II, the Main Intelligence Directorate underwent a period of significant reorganization between 1947 and 1950. This included the formation of the first independent reconnaissance companies of special purpose in 1949, which were tasked with eliminating enemy nuclear weapons systems. In 1957, the GRU took a leap forward with the creation of the first Spetsnaz battalions. These were designed to operate far beyond the range of the reconnaissance companies, infiltrating deep into enemy territory. By 1962, the GRU had formed the first Spetsnaz brigades, reportedly capable of reaching up to 750 kilometers into enemy terrain to destroy U.S. weapon systems. This evolution was not just about expanding reach and capabilities. It was about adapting to the ever-changing landscape of warfare. The Spetsnaz GRU evolved, becoming a more potent force, ready to face any challenge. The strength of the Spetsnaz GRU lies not just in its mission, but in the rigorous training of its personnel. They are put through a demanding regimen that shapes them into the formidable force they are known to be. The training covers a wide spectrum of military skills. Weapons handling, for instance, equips them with the proficiency to handle a myriad of firearms and other weaponry. Fast rappelling training, on the other hand, ensures they can get into and out of hostile zones swiftly. In the domain of explosives training, they learn to handle, defuse, and deploy various types of explosives. Marksmanship and hand-to-hand combat training hone their offensive capabilities, while counter-terrorism and airborne training prepare them for specialized missions. They also learn climbing techniques, diving, and underwater combat, enhancing their versatility in different environments. Emergency medical training and demolition are also part of this exhaustive preparation. The Spetsnaz GRU, a force to be reckoned with, a testament to the power of elite training and unwavering dedication.